Hello YouTube, this is Right On Speedrobo Vasse, and it is time for episode 3 of Vanguard Basics. Today we are going to be talking about rule actions. So, what are rule actions? Well, rule actions are a thing that the game does to make sure everything's running smoothly. They check to see if anybody's lost or if any cards are where they aren't supposed to be. Rule actions only happen during check timings. For more information on that, please see my last episode. There are 3 different kinds of rule actions. First, there is winning and losing conditions. That just checks to see if anybody has fulfilled a losing condition. If so, the other player wins. The second rule action is overloaded units. This checks to see if there are any cards on the field where they aren't supposed to be. And the third rule action is illegal guardians. This checks to see if there are any guardians where they aren't supposed to be. So, for winning and losing conditions, there are 3 different losing conditions. First, there is if you have 6 damage or not. So, if you have 6 damage, when a rule action comes around, you lose, and the other person wins. The second losing condition is if you have no cards in your deck. If you have no cards in your deck when a rule action happens, you lose. The third one is a brand new losing condition that Bushiroad just created. If you don't have a Vanguard and you don't have any cards in your soul, you lose the game. Then, for overloaded units, if you have more than 1 unit on a circle, the oldest of those units needs to be retired. So just like that, I had White Crystal Rika there, called Darling over her, so Rika has to retire. That's because of a rule action. Same thing that happens when you ride. So if I ride Reindeer, I have both Reindeer and Villane on my Vanguard circle. The oldest of those units has to go into the soul. That's all that overloaded units is. And now there's a new part of that Bushiroad created. If you don't have a Vanguard for whatever reason, you have to choose a card from your soul and ride it. And that's all there is to overloaded units. The illegal guardians rule action checks to see if there are any guardians when there aren't supposed to be any guardians. So basically just at the end of every battle, all cards in the guardian circle get retired. That's all that is for rule actions. Thank you for watching.